Hi Holistretch fam, welcome to this video. My name is Frances Eve. These are relaxing stretches that you can do during any stressful season. Not necessarily during the holidays, but the holidays are definitely one of the most stressful situations. November and December, everything coming to a close, people getting sick, so maintaining your health is the number one most important thing you can do. And in doing so, moving your body, moving your lymphatic fluids to flush out everything that doesn't need to be there. You can do that through stretching and hydration. So let's get started. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. I have so many stretch videos for you, and then let's get started. All right, we're going to go ahead and come settled on the mat. We're actually going to come over onto your back, starting right away down in a vulnerable position where you literally don't have to hold on to anything in your body. So we're just going to go ahead and let the earth hold us, support us, and we'll just breathe into this earth energy here. You can keep your feet up, or you can ground them on the ground, or you can hold your knees in, whatever's comfortable for you. This stretch class, I really want you to move in such a way that feels good for your body. So instead of trying to get into any posture, any kind of bends, really just feel around your own body. You can make little circles with your knees if that feels good to start to relax the sacrum. And feel free to lower your eyes. Next, we'll bring the hands to the knees, and then we can open the knees apart and give yourself some little circles in here. Or you can keep them closed and give yourself some circles. But now I want you to feel the sacrum on the mat. These stretches are really great too if you've been around a lot of people and need to just clear your energy. And on your next breath, we'll go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. So either one hand on either knee, or you can try to grab onto your elbows, whatever is most comfortable. Nice, relaxing belly breaths. From here, dropping the knees down to the right, we're going to give yourself a little bit of a spinal twist. And you can have your arms out by your sides or in a cactus shape or above your head. And breathe into your low back. Take a big deep breath in and out. Clear the space in the vertebra. And on your next breath in, we'll bring the knees up to center. Give yourself a few more little circles there. Noticing if you've created any more space And then dropping the knees over to your left, opening the spine, twisting, and doing your best to relax in here. Big inhale, clearing exhales. On your next inhale, bring the knees back up to center and gently hug your knees in one more time. See if you can bring your nose to your knees and just stretch your upper back this way. Squeeze and then relax back down. We'll go ahead and do that a couple more times. Squeezing nose to knee. And back down. One more time, nose to knees. And back down. We're going to work on the liver meridian, so detoxing the liver a little bit. We're going to bring the knees to 90 degrees. And I want you to go ahead and bring your hands to the inside of the knees. The backs of the hands facing the insides of your knees. We're going to bring the legs at 90 degrees here. Hands on the inside, and then we're going to gently push the knees open. Okay? And then squeeze them back closed. When you push them open, keep that low back down pressed on the mat. So inhale, open, and exhale, squeeze closed. Okay? We're going to go ahead and go for 10. So on your own time, inhale, squeeze in, exhale. You want there to be a little resistance between your hands and your knees, but not a lot. We're just very gently opening up the inside meridian of your legs, which is the liver. Might feel a little bit of a burning here, and that's a good thing. Couple more. And on your last one, we'll squeeze the knees into chest again. Give yourself some rock side to side. Great job. Let's bring the feet down. We'll bring the left leg over the right, so the left ankle over the right knee. And then from here, lifting the hips up, just squeezing the butt, squeezing the hips up. And then if you'd like to bring your hands underneath you, you can push off the mat and really stretch open those hip flexors here, just holding for a few seconds. Big inhale. And big exhale, slowly uncurl down, mid back, lower back, down, back to the mat. Beautiful. Let's do a couple more. Okay, so squeezing in, curling the spine up, lifting the hips up, bringing the hands together, pushing the shoulders down, squeeze the glute, and exhale, uncurl, mid back, low back. Release. Last time. Squeeze, curling up. Squeeze your core, your glute, and off the ground, and back down. Vertebra by vertebra, and then of course pulling that leg into chest, figure four. Feel free to rock side to side. Get a nice big stretch in this hip here. Very good. We'll slowly drop that foot back down and we'll come onto the elbows. We're going to keep that left leg and we're going to bring it around. So foot behind you, and we're going to open the quad in here. So you're going to feel, I feel it so tight right here. For me, it's almost like lifting up. So if it's lifting up too much, like you can't actually get it down or it's hurting, I want you to come up on your hands like this. All right? And that's fine because some of us are just more tight in the quads. So if you can, come back to your elbows. And then of course, if you like, you can come down to the floor and grab onto your elbows this way. But really, I want you to focus on the stretch in the hip flexor. And I like to get the best stretch just in the elbows here. But notice your shoulders, no hunching, just lifting the shoulders back and down and focusing on stretching that quad and hip flexor here. If you'd like to get an even deeper stretch, what you can do is lift up a little bit off the back leg. Whew, yes, that did a thing for me, for sure. And deep breaths. The quad is actually the stomach meridian, so if you've had a lot to eat or you're just not feeling so good in your belly, stretching your quads can help to create space and energy and movement and flow into your belly area. One more big breath in here. Excellent. And we'll bring it back around and come back to your back. We'll do it all on the other side. So I'm actually going to turn around, show you guys best. And we're going to bring the right ankle over the left knee this time, okay? Finding your spine on the ground. We'll go ahead and bring the hands to your sides. Squeezing the left glute to lift up, rolling the spine up and squeeze it up. Inhale and exhale. Slowly roll down, upper, mid, and lower. How many? 2 more. Squeezing up. Squeezing the glute, lifting up, stretching open the hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Rolling back down. Releasing tension in the hips. Last one. Squeezing up. Inhale and exhale. Feeling that knee into chest. Great work, rocking side to side. Feeling that hip start to open up. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and bring the legs to 90. This time we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to open them up. Just like when we did this one, we ended with the open up. We're actually going to start opened up. And we're going to bring the hands to the outsides this time. And we're going to push them closed. This is the gallbladder meridian. So what we want to do is open up, push against the hands, and then squeeze the knees back closed on the exhale. Inhale, push, and exhale back in for 10. Notice how that gently starts to activate the glutes and open up the hips and low back. Keep that low back pressed against the floor. And on your last one, squeeze it in. You might feel your inner thighs trembling a little bit. Then we're going to pull the knees into chest to the nose. Lift and exhale, release. Squeezing nose to knee. And down. One more. Nose to knee. And down. Good. Let's come into that quad stretch. So this time the right foot coming back around. And ooh. I apparently haven't done this one in a long time because there is a mad burn in there. So you should be able to get your knee all the way down to the ground. If not, remember you can lift your shoulders up a little higher or come up to your hands. And if you don't feel anything here, you could either lay down on the floor or you can kick up off that, oh my God, you can kick up off that back leg and feel the difference in the hip flexor. Try and breathe deeply in here. Great. Let's go ahead and come up to sitting. We're going to cross the left leg in the front. And now that our hips are starting to feel a bit warm and stretched out, we're going to start moving our way up into the upper body. So we're going to open up the lungs, the ribs as well, create more oxygen flow in the body. And we're going to start with the left leg in the front. And we're going to bring the right elbow down. So I'm not mirroring you, I'm going the other way. So if you want to mirror me, bring the right leg in the front. We're going to inhale, left arm up, and reach. Exhale when you're in the stretch. You should feel a deep stretch on the side body. And what we're going to do is make it a resistance stretch by squeezing the core muscles, actually your obliques, squeezing up and coming up like this, okay, on the exhale. So we're going to inhale, reach, and exhale, squeeze. Good. For 10, inhale, reach for 3, exhale. Notice each time you get a little deeper and your breath also increases in depth. Couple more. Reach, exhale. On your last one, just hold out and then turn towards that right knee and we'll just lean over. Relax your neck and your head. Good. On your next deep breath, we're going to inhale, squeezing, coming all the way back up. Didn't think you were going to get out of that squeeze, did you? Right leg in the front this time. Same thing, reaching left elbow down, reaching the right arm up, and then squeezing, using your obliques. And I use my arm as a guide. If you like, you can contract the biceps as well, just to start working that muscle, but you don't have to. Just use your arm here at 90 to use as a guide. Okay, and reach. For 3. Deep breath. On your last one, hold it up. Inhale and exhale, twist over the left. Your next deep breath, inhale, squeeze up, exhale. Yes. right, well, we are almost complete. We want to work on the lungs a little more. We worked on the bottom lungs, mid lungs here. We want to move up into the chest and pec area. And so we're going to come to the hands and knees. And we're going to press the fingertips down to the mat. And all we're going to do is pull the hips back to open. Exhale. And that's 1. So we're going to do 10 of these. So as we come up, you're going to pull up with the triceps activated. Squeeze your core muscles in. And exhale back down, bringing the hips back. We're targeting the lung meridian here. Getting fresh oxygen into the body. Two of the greatest medicines that we have available to us are air and water. So staying hydrated and taking deep breaths are your best defenses against toxins and stagnant energy. Last one, we'll hold it up here on all fours. We're going to come to thread the needle, so sliding the left arm under right and relaxing down into the stretch. Feeling that stretch on your arm, your shoulder, opening up your neck, your side body. Take some deep breaths here. And we'll switch sides. Right arm underneath left. And twist. And let's go ahead and keep your elbows on the floor, and we'll widen the knees. Let's push back to child's pose, stretching the arms in front of you, resting your forehead on the mat. Now you can stay in child's pose, but if you'd like to try a plow pose, you can do that. And actually this is really good for the thymus and helps to open up the upper back and neck and release tension in the head. So if you want to try this one, you come to your back and you're going to bring the knees up, squeezing the core muscles in, bringing your hands down to push off the ground. Just like so, okay? So I'm gonna scoot down a little bit. We're gonna lift up like this. So you can use the momentum of the swing, swinging up, and then you can just hold here and relax here. Feel the relaxation in the mid-back. If it hurts, don't continue going. If it hurts, you can literally just be here and start to feel the opening. But if you want to come all the way, you push off the ground, and then you can bring your legs straight and flex the feet, which you'll get a nice stretch in the calves, or you can bend the knees and relax your legs. Whatever feels most comfortable to you. So for your last stretch, you can remain in child's pose, remain in plow pose, or you can experiment with bending your knees, stretching your legs, or even just rolling on your back a few times. You also have the option to move into shoulder stand from here. And when you're done, we'll come to sitting. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this relaxing stretch to release holiday tension. My goodness, I feel so much calmer. I hope you guys do too. If you are in the LA area, feel free to book a bodywork session with me. I offer assisted stretches, as you see on my channel, and massage therapy as well. And I have $50 off for your first session or as a gift. Thank you guys. Feel free. Happy holidays.